Are you creating your own reality? Oh, yeah, you better bet you are. Hi, my name is John Ruman. I'm an international business coach, consultant, corporate trainer, and I'm actually doing a webinar this Sunday on law of attraction. And you probably heard of it. There's a movie called The Secret, very popular. I believe it came out in 2008. One of the best selling books of all time is based on it, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. There are As a Man Thinketh. Even the book series Rich Dad Poor Dad, the author Robert Kiyosaki uses a lot of law of attraction principles, and I would even go as far as to say many biblical texts use it as well. One of the famous quotes, I believe it's Matthew, "Ask and it is given unto you." And I don't know the exact quote, so please feel free to let me know in the comments. But most people realize that the life they're living is a reflection of what they're thinking. They realize that when things are bad, that they they know that they have an influence on this, okay? They know that they have an impact. I don't want you to think all I do is create negativity, but that may feel like it's the case and you may feel like you're a victim, but take me on for a second. I'm going to challenge you. Have you ever had an experience where something you wanted so bad, you researched, you do whatever you can, you looked it up online, whatever it is, and then everywhere you went, you saw things that were literally it or something very close to it? So I'll give you an example. My next vehicle is a van, and if you're located in the States, a van they call a truck here in Trinidad is a truck, okay? And I have a great truck now. I love my truck, or van, but I want a new one at some point next year, year and a half. And when I get this new one, I know which one I want. What's fascinating though is I see this. So I knew I kind of determined which one I want. I took my time, and then when I figured out which one I want, everywhere I go, all I see is this van. Everywhere. It's insane. But that's how the brain works. It actually is like a giant filter system. So the challenge is with this concept called law of attraction is most people don't really understand how it works. They don't understand that it's really quantum physics, which if you're unaware, quantum physics is kind of the new style of physics. Newtonian physics, which is the if-then model, which is if you hit this, then that happens kind of thing. That's Newtonian physics. Many concepts in Newtonian physics are 100% valid. But quantum physics goes deep, goes into these subatomic particles. So you probably remember in some level of physics or chemistry, if you ever took those, how you have electrons and you have neutrons and protons and all this. Well, smaller than those are what they call subatomic particles or quanta. And these quanta have a whole bunch of really cool properties to them that show us that when we think and do certain things, the outside world changes. I'll give you a simple example of this. So you may or may not have heard of random number generators. A random number generator, you can get one for your computer. But basically what it is a computer randomly comes up with a number, and then what the test was that you or someone like you, and they did this with over 10,000 people now, so it's huge sampling. They would have people do the random number generator, and they would think of pushing the number a certain way. And what happened is the people thinking of skewing it a certain direction skewed it over a fairly good amount in their favor. In other words, that human interaction changed the outcome of a random computer-generated number. So, and there's a whole bunch of other examples. This is just kind of a simplified one. What this shows us is we, with our thoughts, affect our outside world. So if you think that you affect the outside world and you understand that you affect the outside world, won't that change the way you think? Won't that change the way you speak? The way you visualize all these things? And all these things do play a part. But my primary focus of this talk right now is just to make you aware that you literally filter out the world that you want to see. So, for example, if you think whatever country you're in is garbage, I can't stand my country, it's awful, whatever country it is, you will literally filter out the world and the country will be awful. Take it 180 degrees. This country is a blessing. Hallelujah. I love my country. Your country will show you how much of a blessing it is. So, for example, where I am, I'm in the Caribbean. It's beautiful. It's raining. It is green. And you may hear there are birds out there, even with the rain. I love it. I'm so happy. But the country I'm in, which many of you may or may not be from, many people whom I talk to, because I'm happy wherever I am, will complain about the same country. And that's okay. They're welcome to do that. You have free will. But understand that you have a choice to bless or to curse. So if you choose to bless the world you're in, the world gives you back and shows you how blessed you are. I'll say that again. If you think and feel and know this place is a blessing, I'm so happy to be here. This place will tell me and show me and give me blessings. You can call it blessings from God, blessings from the divine, blessings from the quantum field. If you're even atheist, this workforce, this is a non-religious concept. But understand the opposite is true. So you can curse this world. You can say, this world is terrible. Like right now, it's rainy season. It's raining today. I want to go in the sun. Why is it raining all the time? Like complain, right? There's always something to complain about and something to bless. There's always a choice. But the reason I bring this up is your brain will find, and the universe, more importantly, or the divine, whatever term you want to call it, will find more of that for you. So what will happen is your brain will look for it. So your physical apparatus, this device, the brain, the powerful thing that it is. But the outside world will literally shape to you. And one of my favorite quotes is by Wayne Dyer, Dr. Wayne Dyer. When you change the way you think, the things you look at, messed up quote. When you change the way you think, the things you look at change. Something like that. I love I screwed up the quote. But long story short, you know what I'm saying. So if this is something of interest to you and you want to kind of learn more about this and you want to get deeper into the subject, I'm having a webinar. It's 100% free for the first 24 hours. I'd love to have you live so you can ask me some awesome questions. It's happening this Sunday, which the date is the 26th, from 5 to 6:30 p.m. In the link, in this actual live right now, is the link to sign up. It's free to sign up. If you miss it, there is a option to actually invest it in the future. It's going to be epic. You're going to love it. I promise you. But what I'm going to do is kind of take you through step by step law of attraction, creating reality, scientific backing up that we create a reality. Okay? And it'll actually blow your mind just from the examples I'll give that are shown over and over and over again and easily reproduce throughout the world. Okay? So check it out. I promise you'll love it. I'm a really fun presenter, which you may have gotten already, but I'm deeply passionate about this because this topic has transformed my life in so many ways. And I invite you to explore it so it can transform your life too. One of the biggest blessings that you'll take from this once you actually get a better understanding and maybe explore it further is that you no longer feel like a victim because you no longer are the victim. You're no longer the victim of circumstance. You have the impact. And you work with the quantum field. You work with the divine to actually create the reality one. But we'll talk about how many of the things that people have taught about law of attraction, not that they're wrong, but I would say it's incomplete and kind of a glossy over version because I've lived, well, so has everyone else because you attract whether you know it or not. But I will go deep into actually exploring and having law of attraction work for you. if you happen to see a live I did earlier today talk about mindset, what you attract is kind of like mindset. It's not an overnight change because how the universe works, it's something that has to resonate with you. It has to, what you think and believe is actually what will be reflected. So the good thing is wherever you are now, even if it's terrible, there's only upside. Probably can't get much worse. Maybe it can, I don't know. But the point is, to shift into that positive direction just takes consistency, takes a little bit of daily practice, and if it becomes a daily habit, you can do and live the things you want. So that's my promise to you. But again, check the link below. Let me know your thoughts on this. You've been awesome. Have an amazing, blessed rest of your day. I'll see you soon.